mean, that is a straight studs.
And right now, going back pocket.
Welcome to Instant Replay, presented by Cheez-It for MLS Week 4. As always, all the controversial plays in Major League Soccer under our microscope. Whose microscope? My microscope. Andrew Wiebe and Charlie Davies as well. 2 words, Chuck.
Let's go.
We start in Sandy, RSL Nashville. This is a 2-1 RSL win. They're up at the top of the Western Conference, and look, Nashville were frustrated by the scoreline. Dax McCarthy's the captain. He was extra frustrated in the second half stoppage time, and as you can see here, this got a little bit testy. So testy that Dax threw the back heel into an opponent. This is not a controversial call, folks, but it's worth talking about. Can you identify with Dax? Have you ever been in a position where you've just lost your cool?
I have been in this position before. I've received only 1 red card in my career, and it was because I lost my cool. I blew a lid and I ran into a player full steam with the intent of just letting him feel a little bit of my frustration. And I immediately felt regret. I was sent off and I hit the showers. In this case, Nashville are down. Dax McCarthy already talked about how he was already frustrated in the match. It's game over. It's the 95th minute. The whistle is blown, and then he makes that heel kick. For me, this is violent conduct. Corey Penso got the call right with the direct red. He already admitted to him losing his cool. I've played with Dax. I know he's a competitor, but this is an instance of when a player loses cool, bad things can happen.
Absolutely agree with you. It is a red card. Corey Penso had no choice but go to the back pocket on this one, and Dax said in his apology, I welcome whatever comes from this. I will learn from it. Also, best news here, Buddy Davis, the RSL player, was okay after this one, so good news there. All right, let's go to Minnesota, San Jose, 43rd minute. Francisco Calvo and Robin Ludd. Oh my gosh, when you watch the close-up, Charlie, that is absolutely studs to the inside of the left ankle for the Finland International. Just got a yellow card from Pierre Bouclazier, the referee, and there was no review triggered by Edwin Jurasevich. What do you think? This is orange card territory, so to speak.
This is the definition of orange card territory. For me, Calvo is trying to play the ball. He's late, though. I think the ref looks at where his foot is on that challenge, which is low around the ankle and not high with the studs exposed. So for me, this is reckless, and as reckless as can be, but I'm okay with a yellow card here.
It is very easy to jump to the serious foul play conclusion. But I think what you have to focus on here is whether it's excessive force or brutality in this tackle. I agree. It is absolutely reckless from Francisco Calvo. It is a yellow card to start, but is it excessive force? He's not leaving his feet. His feet are still on the ground. It's not like he left his feet two-footed, and he's low. He's not catching him in the shin or higher in the ankle with a straight leg. So while I think this is on the border and some referees might go red, I agree with you. That's a good yellow card. How about this demolition derby play between former teammates at the Union? Austin Trusty's in Colorado now. Fafa Picault's in Houston, and beep, beep, crash! Oh my God, it's a yellow card, says Nima Sagafi. Any hint here that it could be more?
Nah, nothing more in it for me. This is just an instance where Austin Trusty was a young guy at the Philadelphia Union. Fafa Picault, being the veteran, would just pick on him in training. Now, he's got him lined up on the sideline, and he let him know how much he's grown since. This is just a bigger body instance from Austin Trusty, a hard-earned yellow, but this call is right.
All right, let's take a look at a pair of PK shouts here. Chicago Sporting Kansas City Fire with a big 3-1 win. It's the 48th minute. Mauricio Pineda is well up the field, and he goes down under pressure from Courtney Ford. PK, says Tim Ford, the referee, and that's confirmed by VAR Caroline Chenard. And I can already hear what you're saying as we show you the replays. Soft, soft, soft. Where's the contact? There's barely any contact. Well, there is contact. We can all agree on that, and that's why Caroline Chenard is not going to flag Tim Ford and say, you need to review this one. So, do I think it's a little soft? Yes. Do I think Ford gets a piece of Pineda? I do. That makes it a penalty kick. It's a foul in the box, folks. That's just the deal. How about this one, Charlie? 28th minute, NYC Philadelphia. Oh boy, it's a red card on Jack Elliott. NYCFC are going to have a penalty, but, rewind it. Something happened here. They go to video review, and Ted Uncle takes this off the board. Why?
Because Santi Rodriguez used his arm to cushion the ball down to round the keeper. When you use your arm, it is a handball. Therefore, that is why the goal was overturned. One, it would have been a red had he not used his arm because Jack Elliott pushed him down and made contact with Santi Rodriguez from behind, which is denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity and not attempting to play the ball, so it would have been worthy of a red. Well, that all goes away when Santi Rodriguez is guilty of using his arm to control the ball.
I forgot. There was one more PK shot to do. 12th minute, Atlanta, Montreal, and Marcelino Moreno is going down under some pressure, Charlie. I think Chris Pinto got this absolutely right. Just wave play on, man.
It's not only not a foul, it's a dive. And it's a bad dive because Chris Pinto said, get out of here. Let's go, play on.
That's a 5 from the referee. That's not going to get you through to the next round in this competition. We'll finish with this one. Austin, Seattle. Seattle go up early. Christian Roldan in behind. Feeds the ball across the box. Bang, bang. Ball in the back of the net. But was he offside? Charlie, I'm not going to lie. When I watched this live, and we never did get a great replay, I thought for sure Christian Roldan was leaning offside. But we did a little bit of detective work, and what did we find?
We found that Christian Roldan was onside, and it probably wasn't all that close. João Paulo is making the pass in behind Austin FC's backline. Now, where is Austin FC's backline? They're up on that swath of green, but if you look at that right center back, he is 2/3 across that swath of green, so he is the last defender on that Austin FC backline. You can see the left back in the picture. He's completely in front of the back line.
All right, so Charlie's established where that final defender is. Now, switch the angle. Let's see where Christian Roldan is in relation to João Paulo when the ball is touched. All right there, you can see that same green swath. He is about halfway through, and look, there's the AR ahead of him, in line with the final defender, just as he should be. All right, so compare the two. Where is the defender? At least half, maybe even 2/3 of the way through that deep green swath. Where is Roldan? Maybe halfway through, and you see the position of the AR in line with the defender. This looked a little sketchy live because we didn't have a great angle, but when you go back and compare these two, it's pretty clear that Christian Roldan is onside. All right, that's it for us on Instant Replay for MLS Week 4. I'm Andrew Wiebe. That's Charlie Davies for our producer and our editors. Rich Hernandez and Phil Levanco. We'll see you next time.